Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I am Mindy and don't forget to subscribe if you like to see a lot of reading or writing content. I read Illuminae on my Kindle sometime in 2025 and I really enjoyed it, and then recently I finished the series by reading Gemina and Obsidio. So I thought I would just sit down and do a little recap of the series and what my thoughts and feelings were. Illuminae is the beginning of the trilogy. It is formatted very differently from normal books, and there's just a lot of very detailed illustrations. There are just a lot of different type of formatting, just like, I don't even know how to explain it. There's like medical records, there's like interview format type of things, and then like there are also interspersed throughout the book, there are quite a few like video transcriptions, like as though it's transcribed by a person who's watching footage and then just kind of writing out what they see. So it's very interactive and very just I like it because it makes you feel like you're looking at it from a different perspective. So the story is in Illuminae, it's of Katie Grant and Ezra Mason, her boyfriend. So they live on this planet, Carenza 4, and their home planet gets bombed, and it starts out at that bombing, and so they have to escape. And unfortunately, a lot of people on the planet get bombed, and so they escape. Katie Grant and Ezra Mason and some other people escape on a ship, and I am sorry, I forget what the name of the ship is because there are multiple ship names. They escape on a ship. The whole book is basically of them fleeing in the ships, and there is also a factor of having a really creepy, scary AI and doing really weird things. And there's also a disease that goes around, and it's just, Illuminae was good. I really enjoyed it, and I forget if I gave it 4 or 5 stars. I cannot remember for the life of me, but I know that I did enjoy it, and it was really good. And then we go into Gemina, and Gemina was it was still formatted the same way as Illuminae, but it was different in that there were new characters in Gemina, and I think that actually threw me for a loop because I did not know that there were going to be new characters. I thought it was going to be continuing to follow Katie Grant, and so I think that disappointed me a little bit. I felt a little bit let down, and I still enjoyed the book though. So we were following, oh, what was her name? Hannah. Her name was Hannah. Hannah Donnelly, I think is how you pronounce it. So we follow her, and they are on one of the ships. And again, I cannot remember if it was Hypatia or Heimdall. I cannot keep those two straight in my mind. But it was one of those two ships that she was on, and so we have Bitech, the big evil corporation who ordered the attack on Carenza 4. They are pursuing the ship to try to attack them and just basically wipe out their existence. So we have Hannah, who is working with Nick Malikov and his cousin Ella Malikova, and those two are essentially criminals. So they're all working together to fight these people who come to their ship, and it's a lot of bloodshed, a lot of crazy things, and there's also another kind of virus that goes around, some kind of alien creatures, and it's really cool, really good. But I think I give this one 4 stars. It was just a little bit of a letdown that there were different characters and just different things happening. So yeah, I liked it. It was good, but it was not my favorite book ever. And then we have the third and final book. We have Obsidio. So Obsidio, it kind of brings all of the characters together, as well as introducing another new character, which was Katie's cousin, Asha Grant. So we have her introduced, and as well as her ex-boyfriend, Rice Lindstrom. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm probably not saying it correctly. Asha and Lindstrom are on Carenza 4. They were part of the group that survived the bombing, and so one of the ships that attacked Carenza 4 got actually attacked and got damaged, and their hermium, which is their like fuel, if I'm not mistaken, the hermium got damaged, so they have a hermium mine on Corinza 4 that they are forcing these survivors to work and to produce the hermium needed to repair the ship so that the ship can operate their jump drive, I believe it is, hyperdrive, to jump in space. And so that's what they're doing. So Asha is part of the rebellion, and Lindstrom is actually one of the Bitech specialists, which adds an interesting twist. Then we do have Katie and Hannah and Nick and Ella all reunited on one ship, and they are actually going to Corinza 4. And so we have two POVs. We have all the people on the ship, then we have Asha and Lindstrom on the planet Corinza. So yeah, once again, it's well formatted, it's well done, it's a good story. I did feel a little bit disappointed in this one. I think I rated it like 3.5 stars. It felt like a little bit stale to me. It was not as good in my opinion as Illuminae or even Gemina, and it was very slow in the beginning. In my opinion, I just struggled to pick it up. I struggled to feel engaged and into it, and it took me a while to get invested, but after about the halfway mark, that was when I started to really get into it and started to enjoy it more. Those are my opinions, those are my thoughts. And if you want to watch my like real-time reading of Obsidio, I do have a video coming out sometime soon where I will have that. But anyway, those are my thoughts and my review and my ratings. And let me know what you guys think of this series. I highly recommend it. It's really good. And also the other factor is just the AI. The AI is wild. It does some really weird things, and it's crazy and it's creepy, and I'm like, ew, please no. Please don't pass up this series. It is very good and I highly recommend it. So please follow, subscribe, like, comment, all the things, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye.